Down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Long run for the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. So stepping in, Carlos Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with the base hit into the outfield. Line drive to center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The relay throw, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. So striding in, Choi, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our... Now batting, Joe Mauer. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gentry coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here comes a left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So stepping in.
Catcher, Omari Figueroa.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. At the plate, Giovanni Soto. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Catcher, Giovanni.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 32. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. 0-1, here's the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Buxton sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Craig Gentry. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Soto is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Grounded to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Digging in for his second at bat, Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Gentry has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Byron Buxton. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yohan Moncada.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Revere moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger Jose Abreu. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings. Stepping into the box, Kenny's Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Andrelton
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's popped up out towards short right field. Moncada is there for it. 2 down. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mauer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Escobar.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Into the box, Max Kepler looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Line towards center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in, Choi. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, number 14.
Hot shot on the ground is short. A quick out, number 1. Digging in now, Giovanni Soto. He singled his last time up.
Soto.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. Kepler's there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, number 32. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Kepler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Coming to the plate now, Craig Gentry. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. The runner scores from second. Gentry rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
To third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this. Stepping up now, Amuri Figueroa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Amuri Figueroa.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gentry moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Ben Revere. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Ben Revere.
Into the windup and the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. Spin throw on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Byron Buxton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there he goes towards second. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a throw over. The 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Moncada is there, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. At the plate, Jose Abreu. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that misses, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in, Carlos Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. Ready once again, Choi. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Giovanni Soto.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from second, and a relay to the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, ready for another chance, Kenys Vargas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Designated hitter, Kenys
into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Choi is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for
Stepping
Minnesota,
in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Number 32. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
left fielder, number 32.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Craig Gentry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Hicks. 3 hits, including a pair of triples on his line thus far. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Mauer's there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Kepler.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here it comes, 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Anderson ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Brian Dozier, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Here's Brian Dozier now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Hard on the ground towards short. Simmons has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Into the box, Carlos Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Buxton. 2 down. Digging in once again, Choi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In the air out to straightaway left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Stepping up now, Kenny Vargas. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Gentry. Makes the play, 1 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Last time through was a base hit. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
First baseman.
So here's Joe Mauer. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch popped up. Choi is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Catcher, Giovanni.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in to try it again. Number 32. Switch hitter batting left here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Right fielder number 15.
Here's Craig Gentry. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a fifth in this at-bat. Bartolo Colon is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Digging in, Tim Anderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line drive to center field. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 10,
digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. That misses 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-2 game. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Gentry is after it. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. Stepping in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. To first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he is out on the tag. So digging in now. Murray Figueroa. Manuel. Rocha enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Luis Valbuena will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Ben Revere. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Ben Revere.
Grounded back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. There's one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Runners off for second. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a play. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 8 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Twins, 3 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Here's Ben Revere, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, left fielder, number 27.
Grounded up the first baseline. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second. Center field.
Here's Byron
25.
Buxton now. Not the
Byron
shiniest of batting
Buxton.
average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Right
His
fielder.
average coming in way up there in the 380s. Now a throw over to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Stepping in, Brian
Batting
Dozier.
fourth.
He brings a
Second
rather ugly
baseman.
230s
Brian
batting average into this
Dozier.
one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Koo moving forward, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And the runner's breaking for third. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. And gone up into the second deck. So digging in now, Andrelton
Batting
Simmons.
fifth.
The average for him at the start of play,
Andrelton
right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting
Here's
sixth.
Luis Valbuena now.
Third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Reimel Tapia.
Leading off for the A's, center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. In now, number 38. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it's
Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Batting third,
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Olsen.
He's set and the pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. At the plate, Chris
Batting
Davis.
fourth.
He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The shortstop.
Stepping up now, Jed Lowry. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ground ball right side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Joe Koo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Jason
couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And another foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Hard hit ball to second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting 8.
So here's Joe Mauer, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. On a pretty swing from Mauer as he launches this ball to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Now in the box. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ben Revere started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Hit softly on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman.
Hit to short. Simmons is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Raimel Tapia. He reached on a single in his first try. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Digging in to try it again. Number 38. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Gibson comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Striding into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll
Leading off
stand
with a
in to
twin.
open things up
Center
here in the
fielder,
third.
25.
Curveball looked at
Byron
here for strike one.
Buxton.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talked himself back into the game, because here he is for the third inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
Grounded to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter.
Digging
Right
in for
fielder,
his second at-bat, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So striding in, Brian Dozier. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kepler is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A base hit in his first trip.
Gennett.
Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. From the stretch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Joe Koo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Revere is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Gennett rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
99.
Gibson comes set. First pitch on its way. Brendan Drury stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Striding in once again, Luis Valbuena comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Throw over to the bag. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. And again a throw. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luis Valbuena goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Jason Castro is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's a look over to first. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Castro's got himself a base hit. So here's Joe Mauer.
First baseman number 7. Joe Mauer.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Lowry relay to first in time, and just like that. Ready once again. Raimel Tapia. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Center fielder Raimel Tapia.
There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Revere comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter,
striding in, number 38. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Simmons. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now
at the plate, Matt Olson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Gibson's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted into center field. Buxton moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Revere. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Back to him on the mound, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in, Byron Buxton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Waiting on it is Tapia, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Cool. Over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Scooter Gennett. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Scooter.
A chance here for Dozier at second. He's got it, and a rather easy first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Buxton. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. At the plate, Joe Koo. No hits in two trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit. Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for the
digging in to try it again, Luis Valbuena. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck, and gone. Ryan Butcher.
Jason Castro.
First pitch on its way. Jason Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And Lowry will put this away for out number 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Drury is there, and ready for...
Leading off for the Athletics, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler is there to put it away for out number 1. Ready once again, Raimel Tapia is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's grounded foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in once again, number 38. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit in the air to right field. Kepler is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. 1 down. Here's Ben Revere. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Tapia. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. And Revere is in there at third. He's got himself a triple.
Center field
into the box 25. Now, Byron Buxton. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0 down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Up next for Minnesota.
From the stretch, Andrelton Simmons is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hard hit towards center. Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to digging in, Matt Olson. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
First baseman.
Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a step off. And that misses ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Marcus Semien.
Athletics, number 10. Marcus Semien.
Hit back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Luis Valbuena. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Number 38 has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Murray Figueroa.
Pinch hitting for the Twins. Number 0. Omari Figueroa.
Skied into very shallow right. Koo waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Joe Mauer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Number 8.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Ben Revere comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Down the first baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it. The tag got him. That was digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Lowry waits, the 1-1. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Settling in now, Joe
Up next
Koo.
for Oakland, right fielder Joe
From the stretch,
Koo.
here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Stepping into the box,
catcher,
Tucker Barnhart. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now batting, Brendan Drury. No hits for him yet.
Drury, your attention please. Now pitching for Minnesota.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. Swing and a liner, but foul. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Danny Valencia.
For the Athletics, number 26, Danny Valencia.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes ball 1. That average way up there to start things out. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Koo is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 7-4 contest.
The batter,
striding into the box, number 38. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Ready now. Matt Olson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with Jose Martinez, who come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Matt Belisle enters here looking to get the final out.
Number 9, Matt Belisle.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The runner scores from second. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for
2,
4 with a strikeout thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. At the plate. Byron Buxton, Jesse Hahn enters from the pen. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Grounded back up the middle. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. In time. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Pop high in the air. Drury is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Digging in for his second at bat.
The bottom of the ninth. Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Come in.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth. Stepping into the box, Jed Lowry. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And the runner back safely. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A dive, but he's back. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Had to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
He throws him on the fastball there. Jed Lowry is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Joe Koo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.